Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
Bring your outdoor dreams to life at Loretto Nursery and Landscaping. This one-stop shop can help you get your project done from start to finish. Go see for yourself. They have a wide variety of plants, from tropicals to ferns and trees, plus hanging baskets. What they have to offer goes beyond what looks good. They also supply concrete, mulch, compost, and drainage culverts. Don't forget about their on-lot buildings and chicken coops. You think that's all? You can also stop by to fill up your propane tank. Loretto Nursery and Landscaping has you covered. Stop by 409 South Military Street.
Nobody makes hauling more affordable than C&D Hauling. Serving southern Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama, they supply premium materials like asphalt, sand, gravel, and much more for whoever needs it, like contractors, builders, or homeowners. Call today for a free.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to the week number 9 edition of the Friday Night Lights. AJ Good here with Michael Marks, getting you ready for all the high school football action going down southern Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama. Mike would start with the team just right across the pond. Legit, there's a pond right over here. It's right across the pond.
Yeah.
Lawrence County High School, big one tonight, Mike. They're playing Franklin County. Two of the teams, I guess you can say, are in the bottom of the region. Both have won a game. Lawrence County's 0-2. Franklin County's 0-1. Lawrence County's 5-2 overall. Franklin County 1-6. They dominated at Franklin County a year ago. A lot at stake here. So whoever wins this game, pretty much in the driver's seat for who gets to make it to the postseason. And so if Lawrence County wins this, and doesn't matter if they win by 1 or 100,
It's a win.
it's a win, and all but assures that you will make it to the postseason, and for them will be the first time in 10 seasons.
Yeah. Now, luckily, I guess you could say, so to speak, on the Franklin County side of things, they would have to win out, and they have Lincoln County and Tullahoma left, so looking a little bit tough.
Yeah.
Listen, Lawrence County got a huge win on the road last week. That coming down to the wire against Dixon County, that late touchdown. I think that's huge momentum wise for the team. 5-0 outside of the region. got to get this one tonight. This is your best shot at a region win, and that would send you to the playoffs for the first time in a while. And I just think that would be huge for the community, for the team, for this coaching staff. It's a lot of new here, and it would be huge for them to be able to turn a page from some struggling teams to making the playoffs now.
I've heard a lot of people say, that win, you go down 17-14, you got 6:05 left on the clock, and they put on this impressive 5-minute drive, hit that big 4th and 7 in the middle of the field, and they got a bit derailed there because for some reason, with 5 seconds on the play clock, an official decides to give a sideline warning against Orange County, and I said it on the broadcast. I'm still incensed to this moment. I'm like, of all the times, look at the clock, look at the situation, dummy. 5 seconds, you want to call a sideline warning? Like, what are we doing here? But they overcome that because, you're sitting there in the same formation. They make this big play. Then they, hit another big pass play. And then they let Carter Pettigrew Cook goes down there. And I've heard a lot of people say there's a lot of teams in years past over there that wouldn't have won that game. But this team did. And that just gives me all the confidence in the world going into tonight.
Yeah, I would say I don't know how much worth this has coming from somebody that graduated from Loretto, but this team does feel different at Lawrence County. It's felt different from most of the teams I've seen up here in my lifetime, and it's really exciting to see them make this great turnaround.
And not to get too in the woods with the breakdown. So say if Lawrence County wins this game tonight, or and then maybe Franklin County gets another win and they don't win else in the region,
they would still have the tiebreaker.
Well, they have 2 tiebreakers to win, and then you're out of region schedule, which right now they're 5-0 outside of the region. More than likely they'll beat James Lawson, which that might help them in another tiebreaker down the road.
Yeah, because right now Franklin County 1-5 outside of region.
Yeah, so that's
and that's the difference.
You win this game. When I say you win this game, you pretty much lock it up. You pretty much are at this point. So, but one thing that's really been working for the Wildcats here, Mike, is that running game.
Yes,
Carter Pettigrew has been a stud. At least 150 yards in every game. I think he started against Giles County, and he's really been kind of locking in here. He is, I think, 100. A good win this past Friday. Got to be happy with that come from behind win for your team.
Yeah, we started out like we were. They were walking exactly where we wanted them to walk. Had them where we wanted them, and I think honestly, if we could have put some points on the board in that last drive before the first half ended, we shot ourselves in the foot with a penalty here, a penalty there. We'd have a nice play. And it's just some things that honestly are a coin flip. You've watched football enough to know that holding is the most judgmental thing in the world, and so it just seemed like things weren't falling our way at certain times when we needed it to. And then the first time all year we've been called for guys downfield. Just little things like that that we've been working on this weekend. And we've been working on this week, trying to correct and get our guys in a good place. And so I think if we score right there, and you go up 3 scores at half, I think that maybe diminishes their chances a little bit more. We weren't able to do that, but anyways, so we were able to come back, and so that's the most important thing. That's what you always want. You always want to win at the end. Sometimes we make it a little more dramatic than what it needs to be, but yes, winning takes care of a lot of things.
Big region game coming up, going back to Franklin County again, and always with these region games, lots on the line.
Sure, yeah. And listen, Franklin County, this is probably, I talked to the coach, it's probably the biggest game they've had for them as a school in several years. And so, this is their Super Bowl, and it is ours too. It's got to be, every week's got to be your Super Bowl. And if it's not, then you'll slip up. You watch upset after upset after upset every college football Saturday. Yeah. And if you look at our schedule, this team beat this team, and this team beat this team. And so, they're just kind of interlocked. And so you've got to show up, and you've got to do the little things. And so that's what we're shooting for this week.
What's it going to take to get a win there on Friday?
We got to be sound. I think I look for we've got some wrinkles maybe in special teams. I look for some big plays there. And defensively, it's tackling. It's gap control tackling. We play quite a bit of man at times, and so if you're going to play man, you got to be able to cover. And we've got some great safeties. Gage Smith has made several plays for us this year, done a tremendous job. But he can't make every play over the top, and so it's defensively it's tackling, contain tackle, team tackle, and then offensively just stay ahead of the chains, not get in third and long, not get in second and long. Have good first down plays and then positive second down plays. Stay ahead of the sticks. Give yourself a chance on fourth down to, maybe stay and go for it, or third and short. Those are ideal situations, and that's what we're trying to get to.
All right, JB, good win for you guys coming up this past Friday. Just talk about the come from behind win there at Dixon County.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so it was a great win for us. They're not in our region, but they're still 5A team. So it's a great win for us. Get our team morale up a little bit, and we're ready for Franklin. We think it's gonna be a great game. We're preparing for them to be a great team, and we're gonna go in there and hopefully get into playoffs.
It's a game like that, when you're down 17-14, 6 minutes left, and you make that 5-minute drive. Does that boost your all's confidence moving forward?
Yeah, we got to be on the sideline hyping up our guys, and just next play after that next one, So, we have a bad play, we got to get up and keep going and win the game.
You got Franklin County coming up back-to-back times. You got to go on there on the road, and Coach mentioned it's a Super Bowl for them, but it's also the Super Bowl for you guys at the same time.
Yeah, we watch film. We think we're a great team. We think we have the upper hand in this, but we can't go in there thinking that. We got to think they're a great team and be fired up and win the game.
What's it going to take to get a win there on Friday night?
It's going to take all of us working together, doing what we do and what we've been doing all season, and just working together and come out on top.
All right, Mike, what are the keys to the game for the Wildcats here tonight?
Yeah, I think it is going to be Pettigrew running the ball. I think that's been big in all of your games, so that's kind of a given. Control the clock, control the tempo, and just try to go on the road and control the game, because when you're in control of a region game, it can lead to great things. And again, you need this one for a chance to go to the postseason. So I think they go out there to not handle business and have a trip to the postseason hopefully coming up.
All right, Mike. Well, coming up next, we'll head on over to Class 2A, a big one going down in Richland, plus the Mustangs on the road at Adamsville. We'll take a look at those games when we return.
Welcome to Mid-South Barn Dominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites, with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to the Week 9 edition of the Friday Night Lights. Mike, we're going to Class 2A, starting first with Summertown. It's going to be the road to Richland, back-to-back years. Last year, Mike, they played a thriller down there, winning the overtime. The Eagles got the best of a very good Raider team. Raiders starting to play pretty good. The Eagles coming off that big win at Loretto, and this could be set up for another instant classic over there in Giles County.
Yeah, we can call this the third Friday in October. They played it the same week last year, and I think it's an opportunity to be.
Do it every year.
Yeah, I would say it's become a pretty good rivalry game. And you look at Summertown. Obviously, probably what they would say is their favorite win of the season was that one that happened last Friday when they took down Loretto pretty easily, and now they're going on the road at Richland, who is. They've been a fairly good team this year. 3 straight big wins for Richland, and I just think it's going to be 2 really good teams going head-to-head tonight in Giles County.
2 clashes of styles. They say styles make fights in boxing, and it certainly does in football. Wing T team that loves to play some power football, get King Cleanheart going, get Max Dillard, get Colton Pugh, get
McCaleb Smith or Powell.
Powell, yeah, his name was escaping me there. Get them going downhill, and then Richland. They'll play some power football, but they love to spread it out. They got a freshman quarterback that could be the next D1 talent in this area. He's pretty good, and he's getting better and better as the year goes on. And this is just a clash of styles going into this game.
Yeah, I would say you look at it, and you're not really sure what to think because you see that loss that they had to start the season with Wayne County. You had that loss to Huntland, but then they've come back in 3 straight weeks. Took down Community easily, took down Eagleville easily, and then took down Cornerville in a shutout last week. So I don't know if there's a team riding higher in this area than Richland, but Summertown's got to be feeling really good coming off that win at Loretto.
Yeah, let's hear what the Eagles have to say going into week number 9. Well, Coach, got a good win last week at Loretto and got you guys back on the right track.
Well, it's good to win, and that was a good night for us. Got off to a good start, and it's always good to win.
I know it was a while, you had the bye week and whatnot, and like you said, the week before, you needed to get that taste out of your mouth of the loss, and that probably felt pretty good.
Yeah, it did. We talked about one of the things we talked about last week was the fact that everybody plays this game, gets knocked down. What you got to do is you got to get up. We had to wait a while to get up, but when you get knocked down, you got to get back up, and I was proud of the guys' effort last week.
Another tough opponent, Richland, and got to go back there once again.
Yeah, this is like 3 weeks in a row we played games at the same place we went last year, at Lewis County, at Loretto, at Richland. But it's a good football team. They were deep in the playoffs last year. Got a lot of those kids back, and it's a good football team. Be a big challenge for us.
Yeah, it was an intense game last year.
It was. Overtime, I think, as I recall. Yep. And it came down to maybe a 2-point play or so, but like I said, they're good, physical, and it'll be a big challenge.
What's it going to take to get a win there tomorrow night?
Well, we've got to match their physicality, and we've got to do the little things that at times when we do these things, obviously our recipe, everybody knows it. We got to run the football, control the clock, and no turnovers. We still getting a turnover here and there every now and then, but that's the recipe for us. Play good, sound, solid defense, not give up big plays, and if we do that, we think we got a chance. We get it in the fourth quarter, and we'll try to figure out a way to win.
Last week, good win for you guys. What was it like to go to Loretto and pick up another win?
It always feels good. They're a big rivalry, so it's it's good for the boys.
Good for you guys, get another win after that loss and the bye week and whatnot. Good for you guys to, get back on the right track.
Yeah, we was off a little bit that week. We had a bad week, but we came back stronger than ever.
Yeah. Got another tough game. Going back to Richland, it was a crazy game there a year ago, and now you guys go right back to it again.
Yeah, it was a rough game, but we're so ready for it, man. From last year to fight and everything going on, we're ready for it.
Yeah, and they're a tough team. They're kind of on the roll right now, and they're playing very good.
Yeah, very skilled team. But what we've been doing all week, I think we're prepared for them.
How can this game here, going up against a good team, prepare you for the back end of your region schedule?
If we want to play in the playoffs and we want to win, we got to play good teams. So if we don't play good teams, it's going to be hard, you know what I mean? Yeah. So this is good for us.
What's it going to take to get a win there on tomorrow night?
We got to all lock in. We got to all be doing our jobs, be all doing our work, listen to coach, do everything right.
Keys to victory for the Eagles here tonight, Mike?
Yeah, I think it's going to be keeping the run game going. I know that seems pretty simple, but You know, what we've seen Summertown do such a good job of this year, and really all their games except Lewis County was control the clock.
Yeah.
Didn't have to last week. I'm not sure if they'll have to this week, but just being able to run the ball, like I showed you during that segment, was, you know, Summertown had 337 yards on the ground against Loretto. If they can do, you know, 250 to 300 again against Richland, that's going to be another easy win for the Eagles, and they're going to be looking good as they head into that big game at home against Riverside.
Another game in Class 2A. It's actually in region this time. Loretto at Adamsville. Big test here for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Loretto struggled. They got those 2 big wins back-to-back in the middle of the season and then dropped the heartbreaker to Riverside and then really never got anything going good against Summertown. So it's another opportunity. Listen, Mustangs have won both of their games on the road.
Yeah.
They're 2-1 on the road right now, so, you know, maybe something weird can happen, but, you know, following the loss to Riverside and the way Adamsville handled Riverside, it looks like this is going to be the Cardinals' game to lose. But I'll just say that going out to Adamsville and playing there, they're going to be a physical team. They're going to play hard. So Loretto's definitely got to be ready for this one.
Like you mentioned, Mike, they got to match the physicality, and I love watching Dylan Thompson play.
Yeah.
You can get him in space, make some plays, and that gives you a better chance to win.
Yeah, and it's crazy how shifty and elusive he is at 6'5", you know, just big and being able to move like that. Get him the ball and let him go to work.
Yeah. Let's hear what the Mustangs have to say going into this region game tonight. All right, Bryce, I know last week wasn't exactly what you guys anticipated, but what kind of positives you take out of a game like that?
Pass pro was really good. You know, they didn't get to bend very much, so line did an excellent job in pass pro. You know, we've struggled all year being consistent on offense, and we just got to build on it. You know, keep working with these young guys, and, you know, see what we can get out of them.
Yeah, Dylan is something else. Every time he gets the ball in his hand, something special is happening.
Yeah, you know, they put 2 over him most of the night. We formationed a little bit and got him loose the one time that he scored. Dylan's a special player. He's every coach's dream. He's yes sir, no sir. Shows up to work every day, ready to go. Great attitude. You can't ask more out of that kid.
Got a tough one this week, taking on Adamsville and having to make the road trip out there as well.
Yeah, they're a solid team. Front to back, they're as advertised. I mean, they're a really good football team. We'll have our hands full for sure. Just go over there and give them what we got.
Now, what kinds of things you want to see out of your team when you go up there on Friday?
Yeah, man, we just keep a positive mindset, keep working, understand that there's the big picture. You know, right now things ain't going our way, but understanding that there's a big picture in the game plan, and just go out there and try to get better.
Well, Dylan, I know last Friday wasn't exactly what you guys wanted, but what kind of positives you take from a game like that?
I thought our line block were really good, but and our defense was really good at times. We just got stuck in bad situations toward the beginning of the game, and we held them pretty good at the run. That was what we were supposed to do, and our passing has to get better though. We've got to be able to catch the ball all the time, everywhere.
You see the young guys kind of growing and taking steps as each and every week goes by.
Yes, sir. These young guys are growing. They're learning. We're trying to lead them in the right way, but it just takes a little bit of time.
Another tough one coming up, and having to hit out the road. What have you seen out of Adamsville so far?
Adamsville looks good. They look quick. They're big. They're going to be tough, but you just got to put your nose down and get to work.
What do you want to see out of your team coming up here on Friday?
I just want to see everybody trying as hard as they can. I just want everybody on one task at the same time, working together.
All right, Mike, keys to victory here for the Mustangs tonight.
They're going to need a lot. They're going to need a very balanced attack on the ground and through the air, but they're going to need their run game to hold up. You know, that's what Adamsville is going to pride themselves on, is that run game. If Loretto's front seven can hold tough, I know their secondary's been tested a lot lately, but if that front seven can hold and you make some sound tackling, you know, I don't know why this couldn't be a close game late and the Mustangs have a chance to win.
All right, coming up next here in a short minute, we're going to take a look at Mount Pleasant's game, plus take a look at our Alabama game of the week.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
All right, Mike, a couple other games to talk about in the area. Starting first, Mount Pleasant is at home against East Hickman tonight. If you look at the records, Mount Pleasant looks really good, especially in conference, or I should say in region play. East Hickman at 2-4. They do have a win over the only loss against Mount Pleasant, which is Forest. They do have a win over them. East Hickman runs that tricky single wing, and this could be a tricky game for the Tigers tonight.
Yeah, and it could be a preview of a playoff spot. East Hickman in that corresponding region, and they've struggled a bit in region play, with losses to East Nashville and East Robertson. But looking at East Hickman, 2 of their 4 losses are to teams that haven't lost a game yet. Waverly is really good, 7-0. East Robertson, I believe, might be 8-0. They're 8-0. They haven't had their bye week is this week, so. Those are 2 really good teams. They looked competitive in those games. We've seen Mount Pleasant handle a wing team like Adamsville literally just 2 weeks ago, and with a bye week to prepare for it even better. I like Mount Pleasant to win this one comfortably.
Yeah, let's go into Northern Alabama rivalry game, literally just across the state line, Lauderdale County at Rogers. Saw another rivalry game last night, Brooks at Lexington. So we're getting all the Lauderdale County. We've seen Central at Wilson earlier in the year, and now we get Lauderdale County at Rogers, and this one could be an instant classic on our hands.
Yeah, anytime you get 2 local teams, it's going to be a great game. And Rogers typically had been a power, around the time I was in high school and a little before that. Haven't been able to get up to that level yet, but they bounced back after that loss to Mars Hill pretty well with a big win over Culver Heights. Lauderdale County, they started the season really well, and then they went on a little bit of a run in the middle of the season, again, where they had to play Mars Hill and lost it, but have gotten back on track in region play with 2 big wins against Clements and Sheffield. I think there's going to be a great one down there in Green Hill tonight.
All right, Mike. Well, we check out all the highlights going down tonight on the Final Score. And don't forget, all 3 of our county teams on the road, plus our Alabama game of the week, all of them kicking off at 7 o'clock. You can check out all those games on Facebook and YouTube. And again, once again, don't forget to check out the highlights going down tonight on the Final Score. Kickoff for your games are just a few minutes away.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Some things just never go out of style, like craftsmanship you can trust. Since 1902, H.B. Brink & Company has been building more than homes, they've built trust. Locally owned and operated in Lawrence County, Tennessee for over a century, spanning 3 generations, extending their craft to surrounding counties, providing lumber, millwork, tools, and materials that stand the test of time. From custom homes to weekend DIY projects, if you need it, they've got it. Stop by 134 Depot Street in Lawrenceburg or give them a call today.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Hey folks, you'll never guess where I'm at today. That's right, I'm at my Quick Mart store. Starting off with a fresh cup of coffee, and guess what's next? The biscuit. That was quick and easy, and I'm ready to start my day. Head on over to your favorite Quick Mart store and start your day out right.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. a premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort, a one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability, finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Nobody makes hauling more affordable than C&D Hauling. Serving southern Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama, they supply premium materials like asphalt, sand, gravel, and much more for whoever needs it, like contractors, builders, or homeowners. Call today for a free quote.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here into Lyndon Martin Memorial Stadium here on the campus of Adamsville High School here in Adamsville, Tennessee, the site for tonight's Friday night football action here on the X Sports Network. Michael Marks here bringing you Loretto Mustangs football, a big region game here on the road for the Mustangs coming after the big loss to Summertown last Friday, but a chance to get back on track with a big road win at Adamsville. Teams going out for the coin toss. We'll go over the captains first for the Mustangs. Number 70, Lakin Newcomb. Number 7, Jaden Powell. And number 4, Dylan Thompson. For Adamsville, it looks like number 4, Isaac Howard. Number 7, Ben Hill. And number 2, Avery Burks. A trio of seniors as well for Adamsville here on senior night. their 10 senior football players, along with some band members and cheerleaders honored before tonight's game. So Loretto won the toss and deferred their option of the second half. So Adamsville will start with the ball first, waiting for their decision on side of the field. So Adamsville will start going right to left, and the Mustangs left to right. As we get ready for the opening kickoff here. Mustangs 2-5 on the year. Those 2 wins both did come on the road. Mustangs 2-1 on the road this year, and very easily could just as easily be 3-0 with that one loss coming to the hands of Decatur County Riverside a couple weeks ago. Now waiting for the teams to make their entrances. And Adamsville takes the field first. And right behind them coming the Mustangs. Fairly good Loretto crowd here, making the about an hour and a half trip west. And the road trips don't end here for the Mustangs next week on the road at Bolivar. That's about another hour, hour west of here, so the road trips seem to never end. So again, the Mustangs will be starting on defense. Well, before I say that, the Mustangs have had some interesting kickoffs this year. They've had their fair share. They've probably gotten more than 4 or 5 onside kicks, so will be a fair share of opportunities. Mustangs in their white uniforms with black pants and black helmets, along with some white and pink accessories. For Adamsville, they got their home red uniforms, white pants and silver helmets. That'll be Lucas Hughes back deep to return for Adamsville. It'll be Henry Chambliss to kick. And Chambliss does the onside kick. Does it roll 10 yards? And I don't think it got to that 10-yard distance yet. So Adamsville will start at their own 49-yard line. It will be 1st and 10. And actually they marked it on the Loretto 49-yard line. Nonetheless, that's where Adamsville will start 1st and 10, a short field to start the game. So coming out in a spread formation, one receiver to the near side, one to the far side. Tight end to each side of the line, quarterback in the shotgun, one tailback to his right. Hill gets the snap and is going to flip it to Gray. Gray trying to get around the outside, now has to cut up field. And runs into a host of Mustangs. Andrew Riley in there on the tackle, as well as Logan Long. May have gotten back to the 47, so they're going to say gain of 2, bringing up 2nd down and 8. So 2nd down and 8 from the 47. Adamsville now 2 receivers to the near side. Gray will be on the slot. 1 receiver to the top of the screen. Hill in the shotgun. Mustangs a bunch of men close to the line of scrimmage. Gray coming in motion. He'll get the snap. Handoff up the middle, and he's got a good hole out to the outside. Burks. Here comes Burks to the outside of the 25-20. Stiff arm out of bounds. Inside the 20-yard line. A big run for the 1st down. Hannah on the tackle out of bounds.
Cardinals, that's an Advanced Recreations 1st down.
So a big play on play number 2 for Adamsville has them inside the 20. So a gain of 33 right there. Same shotgun look. Hill in the backfield along with his running back Burks. And Burks is going to keep it around the right side. Nothing going there. Stopped short after a short game. Hunter Bearden in there on the tackle. So no gain. That'll bring up 2nd down and 10. Similar formation look here from Adamsville. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the near side. Hill in the shotgun. Gets snap handoff to Burks around the left side. Logan Long on pursuit and rips him down out of bounds. Like a pretty short gain right there. So 3rd and 6 coming up, gain of 4 on that run. Mustangs a chance to get a big opening drive stop right here. But with the 1st down, it'll be goal-to-go situation for Adamsville. 11 minutes to go here in the quarter. Mustang defensive end almost jumped off sides, was able to get back on. Hill changing the play at the line. Play clock at 3. Just gets a snap off, handoff to the left side. And going out of bounds, looks like it will be a 1st down.
First down, Cardinals. It'll be 1st and goal. The ball is on the Mustang 3.
So a gain of 7 right there. Hannah on the tackle. And now 1st down and goal for Adamsville, ball on the 3-yard line. Avery Burks has been a tool on this drive, and Burks gets it one more time. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Adamsville. Cardinals on the board first. A 6-play, 49-yard drive capitalized by the Avery Burks 3-yard touchdown. Extra point coming. Adamsville did that in just a minute and 14 seconds. Coming out for the extra point is Rudy Brown. Brown wearing number 8. Kick is up. And good. Scores Adamsville 7, Loretto nothing. The Mustangs will get the ball when we come back. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
And Rudy Brown with the kick. It will fall short here to Hannah. Hannah around the 30 to the 35's at the sideline and will go out of bounds near the 40-yard line. We'll see where they mark them. Look to be around the 37. And that will be where the Mustangs start, 1st down and 10. Adamsville, their first drive of the game, a 6-play, 49-yard drive all on the ground. Took only a minute and 14 touchdowns for them to get in, or a minute and 14 seconds for them to get in the end zone. Lyles in the shotguns, got Andrew Riley in the backfield. Lyles gets the snap, handoff to Riley. Riley trying to run around left side, and he'll be pushed forward, maybe 2 on the play. They'll give him 3. So 2nd down and 7. It's like a long 7. The ball is just shy of the 40. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Handoff Riley running left side again. And met by a host of Cardinals. Looks like he got out to around the 43. Let's see where they mark him. And they do put it at the 43, so gain of 3 once again. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. Third and 4. You got 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 to the top side. One-on-one coverage down here at the bottom with Thompson and Gray. Play action. Lyles fires and batted away, incomplete. Thompson had a chance at the play, but batted away by J.C. Gray. And the Mustangs will bring out the punt team. So 4th and 4 coming up. Riley to do the punting. J.C. Gray, the man on the deflection on the previous play, back deep to return. Riley's had some good punts this year, and another one right here. A good booming punt that'll land at the 30 and bounce out of bounds. So Adamsville will pick up from there. 1st down and 10. So ball on the 28-yard line. So a long way to go for Adamsville coming up. Mustangs looking to get a stop here to get their offense the ball back and in some decent field position. 1 receiver to the bottom of the play. 1 more to the top. 2 to the top. So both teams running this similar spread formation. Low snap. Hill going to throw for the first time and has his man Gray in the flat. Gray makes a move at the 35 and will be pushed out of bounds at the 41. That should be enough for a 1st down. It's a gain of 13 on the play. It'll be 1st and 10. First passing play of the game for Adamsville. Just a little flat route to J.C. Gray. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Same formation. Hill gets the snap. He's going to roll out to his right. Looking. Hill's going to fire and caught. Out of bounds at the 49. J.C. Gray, pickup of 8. So back-to-back passing plays, back-to-back J.C. Gray completions. Gray came on a sweep on 1st down on the first drive, and it's proved to be a very valuable receiver as well. 8:34 remaining in the first. Gray comes in motion. Snap, handoff, and keeper actually for the quarterback. Here comes Hill, and he bowls forward to the 46, gets across midfield for a 1st down. Gain of 6, and that'll be 1st down for Adamsville.
That's a Redmond Paving and Construction 1st down. It'll be 1st down and 10. The ball is on the Mustang 46.
Clock's stopped at 8:29. First and 10, Adamsville back into Mustangs territory at the 46. Hill has Birch to his left, and he'll get the snap. Mustangs sending some pressure, and down goes Hill, slung down by Andrew Riley. The senior linebacker and tailback with the sack. A big loss. They marked him at the 45 back on their Adamsville side of the 50. A loss of 9. So 2nd and 19 coming up. Ball at the 45. Seems like it has to be a passing situation right here for Adamsville. Hill gets the snap, and he's going to roll to this near side. Looking. He's in pressure. He's hit as he lets it go. Gray has it, but not before he's out of bounds. Got hit there in the air by Dylan Thompson, and that saves a big completion. Would not have been a first down, but now a very, very long third down coming up. Mustangs defense looking for a big stop here on 3rd and 19. Adamsville looking over to their bench for the play call. Ten seconds on the play clock. They'll have to hurry to the line. 2 receivers to the bottom of the play, 1 to the top. Hill throwing a quick pass, complete to Gray. Gray across the 50 to the 45, gets close to a first down before being ripped down at the 39 by Ben Lyles. Gain of 16. It'll bring up 4th and 3. Adamsville's offense will stay on the field. Fourth down, here comes. And with it being under 5, maybe Adamsville trying to draw the Mustangs off sides. Loretto, a 3-down lineman look here. And here comes the play. Snap. And here comes Burks. Burks has the first down and a lot more as he rolls to the other side of the 30, close to the 25. Thompson on the tackle, but not before Burks picks up the first down. Gain of 13. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 26. One receiver to the bottom of the play, 2 to the top. Hill. RPO caught over the middle, and J.C. Gray will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Adamsville. An 8-play, 72-yard drive, capitalized by the 26-yard reception from J.C. Gray. Rudy Brown on to kick the extra point. Snap down the hold, kick is up, and it is good. Adamsville 14, Loretto 0, 5 minutes and 57 remaining in the first quarter. We'll be back in a minute on the Exports Network.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here at Adamsville. Back deep to return for the Mustangs is Eli Chapman and Braden Bennett. Another short kick, looks like it'll come to Hannah. Hannah fields it to 24. Oh, a nice move by Hannah. And John Hannah gets out around the 30, close to the 32, where the Mustangs will take over first down and 10. Pardon, mark it at the 33. Adamsville last drive, an 8-play, 72-yard drive. Scoring play on the 26-yard pass from Ben Hill to J.C. Gray. Lyles in the shotgun, has Chapman in the backfield. And Chapman will get it around the left side, trying to use his speed. Flag down. Chapman breaks a tackle and gets tripped up. Looks like he may have just gotten back to the line of scrimmage. But with the flag in the backfield, it's a holding against the Mustangs. That'll back them up 10 yards. So now the Mustangs will start first and 20 at their own 23. Loretto has had some problems with holds all season, and that is not the time you want to get one. So first and 20. Two receivers on the play. Mustangs flip the tight ends and the tailback. Now Chapman on Lyles' right. And it's a pass play. Lyles is feeling some pressure. It's going to heave it up. Has Bennett just out of reach. Could have been a big play. Just out of the reach of Braden Bennett. And Bennett's got some speed on him, so it wasn't like he gave up on the play. But nonetheless, second and 20. Gray and Brown on coverage there. Pardon, actually, Caleb Sides, the safety. Mustangs 6 yards of offense so far. A new look, a trip set at the bottom of the screen. Snap. Lyles looking, feeling pressure. He's going to have to step up. Feeling some more pressure and gets ripped down. Lyles sacked on the play. It looks like Jackson Johnson, the freshman linebacker, in there on the sack. And that'll back the Mustangs up even more. Third and give or take about 22 or 23. Lyles feeling pressure again, trying to get out of the pocket. Heaves one deep down the field, but that one will be about 10 rows deep to the Adamsville side. Good catch made by the fan, but nonetheless, that'll bring up fourth down.
Not enough for the first down. It'll be fourth down in about 23.
So Mustangs, their second 3 and out in as many possessions. So coming back to return for Adamsville will be J.C. Gray. Gray has his heels on the 46-yard line of Adamsville. Riley, a high punt. Not going to go as far as the first one, and it looks like it'll bounce around the 35 or 36 of Loretto. And that's where Adamsville will take over first and 10. So the 34 is where they spot that. So a very short field for Adamsville to work with. So far, Adamsville 6 plays, 49 yards and a touchdown, and 8 plays and 72 yards and a touchdown. So they've made made work of both long and short fields. Saw a lot more of the pass play on the last drive. Some RPO and option looks. We'll see what Adamsville elects to do here on 1st and 10. Mustangs really everyone but the safety within a couple yards of the line of scrimmage. Hill's going to throw it again, going for the bomb, and just incomplete. Looked like he may have been going to Jones right there, but Hanley Thornton, the junior, on coverage. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 10. The biggest thing for a defense is getting a short to limited gain on 1st down, and the Mustangs did just that right there. Second down, here's the snap and the handoff. Burks running around left side and gets tackled there. Good tackle by Blaze Thomason. Thomason rips him down at the 30. It'll be a gain of 4. Third and 6 again. Loretto looking for a stop. Ball on the 30. If you're Adamsville, you think they'd have to go with the run. They've been very successful with it early. All the passes have come on the big chunk plays. They've been able to run the ball short yardage pretty consistently. Here comes a passing play and feeling some pressure. Hill steps up and gets out of it. Hill still going. Inside the 20 and brought down after a big gain. Andrew Riley on the tackle.
Andrew Riley with the tackle. 1st down, Cardinal.
Looks like they're just outside the 10-yard line. Ball at the 11. Gain of 19 on the scramble. Hill in the shotgun with Burks as his tailback. Bringing Gray in motion. Here comes the passing play. Hill fires. Intercepted! Braden Bennett intercepts it in the end zone. He's going to bring it out. Has a blocker. Coming down the sideline. Bennett to the 40. 45 and brought down at the 47-yard line. A huge interception there for Braden Bennett. Looks like Hill was going for Howard in the end zone and intercepted by Braden Bennett. I believe that's his 3rd game straight with an interception. Had the pick 6 a couple weeks ago against Parsons, and then last week I believe he had an interception against Summertown, and then the big interception right there. So the Mustangs will start at the 48, their best field position of the evening. First down, handoff. Riley running around the right side, fighting for maybe a yard. Looked like Henley in there on the tackle. And they're going to say Riley got a yard. That'll bring up 2nd and 9. Mustangs haven't been successful through the air yet. Love to see if they could get that going with 2:20 to go here in the quarter. Riley running again. Looks like he's got a pretty good gain out to across the 50 to the 47, a gain of 4. So now 3rd down and 5 coming up. Looked like the sophomore lineman Bear Engel in there on the tackle, number 57. Third and 5. Mustangs that 2 tight end look with Tucker and Brown. Chapman's in at tailback. Lyles gets the snap, play fake. Lyles looking, fires. Incomplete, trying to get Brown out of the backfield. That'll bring up 4th and 5. See what the Mustangs want to do. Riley coming out there, but is it to be a running back or is it to be the punter? Looks like the Mustangs will keep the offense out there for a big 4th down and 5. Mustangs only 8 yards of offense so far through the first quarter. Would like to get 6 more right here. Now Brown and Riley in it at tight ends. Chapman still in the backfield. 2 receivers, one to the near side, one to the top of the screen. Lyles barking out orders, gets the snap. He's looking, going to his man, Thompson, and Thompson was held for about 20 yards of that route, and the official will throw a flag. There's also one in the backfield. We'll see what the calls result in. The one in the backfield will probably be a holding against Loretto, but the one down the field should be a passing interference flag. So the officials will meet at midfield to have a quick conference to determine the 2 calls. Big call right here. We'll see what the white hat says. Holding against Adamsville. After the play, personal foul against Loretto.
What's this call? This is pass interference. The ball's in the air. That's interference.
So we'll see where they mark it. So they're going to replay 4th down.
That's got to be pass interference, not holding.
I tell you, every week in a high school game, you see something you've never seen before. Because that's, if you call passing interference or holding on the defense for Adamsville, that would have been enough yardage for a 1st down for Loretto. But if there's a personal foul against Loretto, not sure. Okay, so they are saying 1st down, Loretto. Ball at the 48 still. All right, so back pretty much where we started this drive. So 1st and 10, ball at the 48. So after all the commotion, it will be 1st down and 10 Loretto, ball at the 48. And now Adamsville coach wants to have his words with the official. Wondering as to why it's a 1st down. Well, it was a 10-yard penalty against Adamsville on the hold, and then it looked like an after-the-play personal foul against Loretto. So it'd be 10 yards the 1st down, and then back them up 15 yards after the play. So the 1st down and 10 is at the 48. I think that's my best explanation as to what happened. Whether that's actually it or not, doesn't matter, because 1st down and 10 coming up here. Lyles gets the snap, hands off to Chapman. Chapman trying to find his way through, but will not make it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like a loss of 1. So actually, they gave him the line of scrimmage back. Loretto been unsuccessful on the ground and through the air. Even when there's penalties through the air, it ends up backing them up. Under 60 seconds. Mustangs running the option, and Lyles going to pip it to Chapman last moment. We'll see where they mark the ball, if he got a yard or not. They mark him at the 47, so actually a loss of yardage. So 3rd and 11 coming up for the Mustangs. Do not have to run another play this quarter. Play clock's about to be The game clock under 15 seconds, the play clock just now at 20. So about an 7.5 to 8 second difference between the clocks. And the Mustangs will not elect to run another play, so that will do it for the first quarter. Loretto 14, Adamsville 14, Loretto 0. We'll be back for the second quarter in a few minutes here on the Exports Network.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here at Lyndon Martin Memorial Stadium here in Adamsville. Second quarter about to be underway. It is 3rd down and 11 for Loretto. This drive's had a lot of plays, not a lot of yardage yet. 3rd down, Lyles looking. He's going to fire it up for Powell. Powell doesn't see it, and it'll fall incomplete. Lyles was looking for Powell. Just overshoots him, and that'll bring up 4th and 11. Punt team coming on the field for Loretto. And Mustangs through 3 drives, only 7 yards of offense, all of which have come on the ground. Riley to punt. Gray is back standing deep. Another high wobbler. And Gray will fair catch it around the 28-yard line, and that's where Adamsville will pick up 1st down and 10. Last time Adamsville had the ball at the 28 was back a quarter ago, and they took it the distance. Most of the work done by way of the pass. Senior quarterback Ben Hill has had an excellent game. He's ran the ball well, thrown the ball well. Just made some smart decisions. So the Mustangs not able to turn that interception into any points, but do have Adamsville pinned back deep. Snap. Handoff, and nowhere. Absolutely bottled up. Hunter Bearden and on the tackle. Looked like Skylar McMasters may have been in there as well. A loss of 1 will bring up 2nd and 11. Mustangs once again are starting another drive, forcing Adamsville into a low yardage, or in that case, actually negative yardage. 2nd and 11. The 2 receivers to the bottom of the screen. One of them comes in motion, and quarterback's going to keep it. And what a tackle right there. Andrew Riley eating him up in the backfield. Gain of maybe 2 right there for Gray, who was in on Wildcat. So 3rd and long coming up 9 yards. We've seen Adamsville convert on a 3rd and 19. And they also have a conversion on 4th and 6. Among some short 3rd downs. This is where the Mustangs have struggled getting off the field, though, on third down. Gray's going to keep it running around the right side. Gray dancing around, just flings a ball in the air out of bounds. And it looks like a 3-and-out stop for the Mustangs defense. Back-to-back stops. Looks like Adamsville will bring the punt team out. Actually looked like J.C. Gray was in there on quarterback that drive, so not sure if Hill was injured or out. I didn't see him go out, but it looked like Gray was in there on the quarterback duty. Eli Chapman back deep to return for the Mustangs. Heels on the 33. Well, I'll back him up a little more to the 30. Great to punt, a high snap. Lucky he's able to get up and get that one. And a wobbler, a short one, will drop at the 40 and bounce down to the 35, where the Mustangs will pick up first down and 10. So Loretto will start at the 36. So we'll see what the Mustangs elect to do here. Still in the spread formation, two tight end look. One receiver to the top and bottom of the screen. Snap to Lyles. Looks like quarterback power around the right side. Flag down. Lyles trying to cut it upfield. And got maybe a couple there, not much, but this one will be coming back. Mustangs head coach Bryce Glass pleading his case to the line judge down here, and to no avail. So that'll back him up to the 26 now. First and 20. They backed them up 11 yards actually on that hold. The ball started at the 36, now on the 25. Lyles play fake. Going up for Thompson, high points it, and just overshot him. Nothing going right there on the pass play. Lyles has it. Wasn't able to stay on his feet very long in that possession, just had to throw it on. Mustangs bringing an extra receiver on the field for second down and 20. .46 to go in the second quarter. And we have a whistle stop and I believe a timeout, Loretto. So while the Mustangs take that break, we'll take it with them. You're watching Mustangs football on the Exports Network.
Bring your outdoor dreams to life at Loretto Nursery and Landscaping. This one-stop shop can help you get your project done from start to finish. Go see for yourself. They have a wide variety of plants, from tropicals to ferns and trees, plus hanging baskets. What they have to offer goes beyond what looks good. They also supply concrete, mulch, compost, and drainage culverts. Don't forget about their on-lot buildings and chicken coops. You think that's all? You can also stop by to fill up your propane tank. Loretto Nursery and Landscaping has you covered. Stop by 409 South Military Street.
What really matters during the ball game, we realize when it comes to sports that seasons begin and seasons end. There's an ever-changing to a new season. In Ecclesiastes 3 and verse 1, there is appointed a time for everything. There's a time for every event under heaven. Life has its seasons. But one thing that does not change is Jesus Christ. The Bible says He is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Put your trust, confidence, and obedience in Him. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
This is the X Sports Network.
Second down and a very long 20 coming up for the Mustangs out of that timeout. Took that timeout to get their players in the right spots. Mustangs bring Chapman in motion. We'll get it to him on the fly sweep. Chapman trying to get around the edge and cannot do so there. Short gain on the play, if any. Actually, looks like he may have been stopped in the backfield. We'll see where they mark him. Looks like he got back to the original line of scrimmage. Well, they say he will lose one on the play, so 3rd and 21 coming up. So loss of one on the play, 3rd and 21. 2 penalties for Loretto. 1 for Adamsville. Riley to punt. Gray back to receive. He's at the 40-yard line. A high one by Riley. Got a good bit of that one. Gray will field at the 45. And he's coming around this near side to midfield. He's got up some blockers to the 40, to the 35. And almost slipped down at the 32, but will go out of bounds at the 30. So J.C. Gray sets Adamsville up excellently. First down and 10 deep into their opponent's territory. So the ball will start. I only have 2 on the field. The ball will be at the 31. So once again, a short field coming for Adamsville. Last time that happened, doing an interception in the end zone, which gave the Mustangs their best starting field position. Beautiful night here in Adamsville. Bringing a man in motion, that is Jones. Actually a keeper for Gray. And he falls around to the 30, maybe the 29. Short gain on the play. The Mustangs' first and second down defense has been great tonight. It's just the struggles on 3rd down. It's a gain of 7. Mustangs some late personnel changes. Gray the snap. Hands it off to Burks, and Burks is going to slice forward. And it looks like he'll have enough for the first. Down to the 18. It's a gain of 6 right there on 2nd down. That's enough for a first down. First and 10 at the 18. And looks like it's going to be straight power for Gray, running around the right side. He's got some blocks, got the speed. Is he going to get in? A hurdle. Touchdown to Adamsville. J.C. Gray going up high. And he'll take it in from 18 yards out. Three plays, 31 yards into the end zone. And J.C. Gray, the new quarterback in for Adamsville, has been outstanding. Again, Ben Hill started the first couple of drives. Got a score update from Winchester. It is Lawrence County 24, Franklin County 0. That one in the second quarter. The extra point here is good. Adamsville 21, Loretto 0. We'll be back in a minute. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
This is the X Sports Network.
And other score updates from the county. Again, Lawrence County up 24-0 over Franklin County. That one in the second quarter. Here comes, I believe that may have been Boyd or Hannah on the return. Still fighting. And he'll get down around the 34-yard line. Andrew Riley, on the return. And from Richland, it is Summertown 3, Richland 10. That one nearing halftime out there in Linville. Here it is 21-0. Adamsville with the lead. Loretto starts with the ball at the 34-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Heavy look. And Colby Brown breaks it to the outside, dragging men across the 45. They give him the 41, a gain of 7. That's the biggest play of the night for the Mustangs. Doubled the Mustangs' yardage total on the night. The Mustangs have come out in this wishbone look. Lyles under center has Chapman and Riley as his upbacks. Chapman in motion. They'll hand it off to Brown again. And Colby Brown trying to fight to the outside. And he will be stood up at the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd down coming up. Again, Mustangs only need 3. But Adamsville will have, from the looks of it, nearly all 11 defenders in the box. They have 1 high safety and then 1 defensive back on each of the receivers the Mustangs have out wide. Going up the middle. No, actually a fake. Lyles keeps it. And he's going nowhere. Brought down in the backfield at the 38. That'll be a loss of, actually they give him the 39. Nonetheless, a loss of 2. Dooley on the tackle in the backfield. 4th and about 5. Ball at the 39. Mustangs need the 44. Mustangs offense will stay on the field here. 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the first half and ticking. Lyles comes into the huddle. Same formation for the Mustangs. And a flag on the play, a delay of game against Loretto. That'll back them up 5 yards. Now 4th and 10. You would almost 100% assume the Mustangs to punt here, and they do call on the punt team. And the Mustangs, after picking up 7 yards on 1st down, once again 3 and out. Riley to punt, Gray back to receive. Gray has been an absolute weapon in this game. He's been the punter. He's been a wide receiver. They've had him run, and they try to send a man after Riley to block a punt. Almost got there. Ball bounces at the 40 and will be down at the 40. 3-yard line. Tucker downs it, and it'll be Adamsville. First down and 10 at the 38, or pardon, the 43. So Hill back in at quarterback. They have Gray in at tailback. Two receivers to the top of the play, nobody here to the bottom of the play. A two tight end look on the offensive line. They'll hand it off to Gray around the outside, using his speed. There he goes. What a move at midfield. And Gray comes down to the 40-yard line. A pickup of about 17. Hanley Thornton on the tackle, but first down, Adamsville. So actually gave him the 39, so give him 18 on that first play. Still first and 10. Hill bringing a man in motion, and the snap. Hill's going to keep it. Hill on the misdirection, running right up the middle. Hill picks up about 8 right there. Thompson on the tackle, coming up a bit slow there, is able to come back to his feet. Or actually, that was Blaze Thomason going down right there. He's able to get back to his feet, but he's trying to limp off, and he will go down for the official timeout. So while they tend to the injured Thomason, we'll take a quick break. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Luke.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back. Thomason able to leave the field under his own power. Went down there to avoid a penalty for the Mustangs having too many men on the field, as he was not going to be able to get off the field before Adamsville was going to try to snap it. And unlike college football, when you sub, the official doesn't stand over the ball in high school. 3:48 to go in the first half. Ball at the 31. Already a two-play, 26-yard drive going on right now from Adamsville. Ben Hill, the quarterback, gets the snap. Handoff up the middle. Cutting to the outside, looks like Gray. Gray with the stiff arm and goes down around the 20. Big tackle by the quarterback, Ben Lyles. Lyles possibly saves a touchdown. And still a gain of 11, enough for a first down. Ball on the 20. Adamsville in the red zone once again. Have been there all but one drive so far and have scored 3 of the 4 times. Snap. Handoff Gray. Gray gets around tackle again. Good block on the outside. And Gray's going to get down near the goal line. Good block downfield by DJ Jones. Paved his way. Cardinals inside the 10 now. It's first and goal. Ball looks like it's around the 2. Hill gets the snap, hands it off to Gray, and Gray makes a cut at the goal line into the end zone, and J.C. Gray in. I believe he has all but one touchdown, so that's his third of the night. Gray on the 2-yard keeper to the outside. It's 27-0. Brown to kick the extra point. And that 5-play, 57-yard drive. Snap down, kick is up, and it's good. Adamsville 28, Loretto 0. We'll be back in a minute on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
This is the X Sports Network.
Bennett and Chapman deep for the return for the Mustangs. Brown has been kicking it short, so looks like it'll either be Riley or Thompson on the return. They target Riley again, and Riley will let it fall to Bennett. Bennett slips and is able to pick it up. Bennett makes some moves and goes down, but the Mustangs will be starting deep in their own territory. A little miscommunication there between Bennett and Riley, and the Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. Looks like the ball's at the 15-yard line. Mustang is down on the play. Ball will be spotted actually at the 14-yard line. Didn't catch who it was going down there. It may be Bennett down right there on the play. So while they tend to Bennett, we'll take a quick break. You're watching Mustangs football on the X Sports Network.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
Braden Bennett, the injured Mustang, able to leave the field under his own power. They come up a bit slow, but is still on his feet. So the Mustangs offense trots out. 1st down and 10 at the 14-yard line. Mustangs have 2 minutes, 28 seconds to try to drive down the field. Mustangs have come back out in the spread formation after going to a wishbone look in the last drive. Lyles the snap, play fake, looking, trying to go out to the flat to Jaden Powell, and that one's incomplete. DJ Jones, the defensive back in the area there to defend that one. Second and 10. Three receivers to this near side. Snap. Handoff. Here comes Riley. Riley gets around the outside, gets a block. There goes Andrew Riley down the sidelines. A flag coming in late, but Riley looks to be around the 30-yard line. We'll see what the call is. Holding against Loretto. Depending on where the spot is, how much it will back the Mustangs up. But the Mustangs once again have their longest play of the night, negated by a holding penalty. So ball's at the 18. So it'll be 2nd and 6. And here comes Riley around the right side again. It's close to a first down there. We'll see if they give it to him. And they will move the chains. That's a Loretto first down. Their 2nd of the night. They had him out to the 21. Ball at the 26. And here comes Riley again, running hard. Out around the 27. We'll say a gain of 1. Riley comes off to take a breather. 2nd and 8, ball at the 28. Mustangs already 13 yards on this drive. Minute 18 and counting. Colby Brown gets the ball running around the left side. There goes Colby Brown. Out across the 35 near the 40. Got to the 39. We'll see if they spot him. Looks like it'll be the 38. First down for Loretto. The clock stops while they spot the ball. And it's ticking once again. Mustangs flip the formation since they are on the near hash. And put the 3 receivers to the top of the screen. Brown again, running up the middle. There goes Colby Brown. Brown across midfield, and Brown will spin down inside the 45. Another first down for Loretto. Got him to the 42. That's a gain of 20. And Adamsville is going to have to take a timeout. Lyle's trying to get the snap off while Adamsville was trying to sub. But a timeout Adamsville. Under 45 seconds to go here in the first half. We'll take a quick break. You're watching the X Sports Network.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited. Emergency care with Hometown Heart.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Adamsville. Mustangs driving. Under 45 seconds remaining in the first half. They trail 28-0. But a very good offensive drive going on right now. 5 plays, 44 yards. All on the ground. Lyles will roll out. Lyles. And drops it down to John Hanna. Hanna catches it on one knee at the 35. Clock is stopped, but okay, now it's running again. I was about to say the clock should be running there. Gain of 8. Under 30 seconds, Lyles gets the snap. He's going to have to start taking some shots. Is in pressure. Lyles running for his life, looking like Fran Tarkenton, and just throws it into the Mustangs band. That play took nearly 15 seconds off the clock, and it'll be 3rd and 2. And they are going to drop the flag for intentional grounding. Lyles thought he got out of the tackle box and threw it out of bounds. So that's going to be a loss of down and I believe 5 yards from the spot of the foul. So Loretto going to lose a ton of yardage right here by way of the penalty. So from the 46 to the 49. So now the Mustangs need the Adamsville 32 and are stuck at their own 49. So it's about 4th and 19. With 17 seconds to go, I would assume the Mustangs would probably go for it. Just to try to give themselves a chance. Snap. Adamsville sending pressure. Lyles running for his life again, has men, but throws it across the middle. Caught and hit. Short gain goes to Hannah. Ball at the 44. But that is a turnover on downs. Adams will take over 8 seconds to go. Mustangs 8 plays, 59 yards on that drive, but turnover on downs. Adamsville has 56 yards separating themselves from the end zone. We'll see what they elect to do with 8 seconds to go. They will just take a knee, and that will send us to halftime. Adamsville 28, Loretto 0. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the second half, coming up next on the Exports Network.
Welcome to my newest listing.
Let's go! Let me show you 4 keys to the game to get this win. Number 1 is this beautiful kitchen. The second key to the game is this primary suite with its own sunroom with a double vanity and large bathroom. Number 3, this large carport as well as this large front porch. And number 4 is this beautiful fenced property with the pond and the beautiful barn. So don't fumble on this property. Give me a call, Stacey Springer, 931-242-9263.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your sports forecast.
Fred Gossett here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center on this Friday evening with your latest forecast update. We have a lot to talk about here as we go through the next few days. Another warm Saturday with temperatures well up into the 80s, and then during the overnight hours, some strong thunderstorms possibly moving into the area. Rain and thunderstorms likely, but some of the storms could be strong to severe. And then behind that front, cooler temperatures ahead for Sunday on through a large part of next week. First off, your forecast for tonight, partly cloudy to mostly clear skies. Overnight lows into the low to mid 60s because of a southerly wind and getting a little more moisture back in the atmosphere to prep for the showers and thunderstorms we'll have for Saturday night. Partly cloudy here for our Saturday, a south to southwest wind around 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting as high as 20 to 25 by the afternoon and into tomorrow night. Mid 80s for many of us, maybe some lower 80s here and there across southern middle Tennessee. But I think the midpoint average between southern Tennessee and North Alabama is going to be right around 83, 84. Maybe a stray shower or thunder shower by the late afternoon, but most of the rainfall holding off until the overnight. There is a level 2 out of 5 risk of severe storms, a lower end risk, generally near and west of the Natchez Trace Parkway across western parts of southern middle Tennessee, down in the far northwest Alabama, back into North Mississippi. It generally runs from near Columbia to near Mount Pleasant to just west of Lawrenceburg, to about Cypress in Tennessee, down to just to the west of Oakland, Alabama, down to Cherokee, Alabama, and then westward in yellow. East of that, across the remainder of the area, there's a low end level 1 out of 5 risk of severe weather. This is the overnight hours of Saturday night that we're talking about, and it's a lower end type risk. This is not a big severe weather outbreak, but a few isolated thunderstorm wind gusts to 45, 50, 60 miles an hour certainly can't be ruled out, and still can't completely rule out the threat of a brief tornado spin up, although that is a lower end type threat. So we'll be watching things carefully. We'll be staffed here in the Weather Center for the overnight in case any warnings are issued, but not expecting a big severe weather threat. By Saturday evening, partly cloudy skies here. Still in the mid to upper 70s as the sun goes down. A breezy south wind that strengthens during the overnight. Notice by 9-10 o'clock a few spotty thunder showers in our western zones. After 11 to 12 o'clock, that's when the main band of showers and thunderstorms starts to move in from the west. And then on through the pre-dawn hours of Sunday morning, that moves in to southern Middle Tennessee and North Alabama. It looks like it still weakens as it moves into the area, but even though it will likely be weakening with time, there could still be one or two severe storms embedded within the line, even though there will be a steady weakening trend. By 6 or 7 o'clock, most of this is moving on out of the viewing area with only lingering showers into the first half of Sunday as cooler air filters in. And we're talking about Sunday, daytime highs across the area only into the mid to upper 60s, getting down to the lower 40s Sunday night with some isolated upper 30s in parts of the area, and then generally running a decent bit cooler than what we have been here for next week, especially compared to what we have been the past several days around here. I do think there could be some additional isolated upper 30s Wednesday morning and Thursday morning when most of the area gets down to the lower 40s. So certainly feeling more like fall as we head into the end of the weekend and into next week. As you grab that first cup of coffee in the morning, starting in the lower 60s with mostly clear to partly cloudy skies, getting up into the mid 80s by the afternoon. The daytime hours are fine. It's the overnight hours of Saturday night and the early Sunday morning when we'll be watching for overnight strong thunderstorms, rain tapering off Sunday morning, and then turning cooler as we head into a large part of next week. That's a look at your latest 7-day forecast. You can always get the latest information by downloading the free Tennessee Valley Weather app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. We'll get you back to the high school game coverage right here on the Exports Network.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Hi, I'm Jeff Overton, and welcome to this edition of Mars Hill Minute. We're excited to be here in the foundation of our brand new children's building, student building. This part right here will be the student sanctuary where they'll have their worship on Wednesday nights. But what I want to talk to you about is what's coming soon. The steel will go up, the second floor will be built, and the children's wing will be put in as well. We're excited about all of that, but you got to take the details of making sure this part is right. If the foundation isn't right, everything else we build is going to have problems. The Bible tells us the same is true with our lives. We talked about a man who built his house on the sand, and one who's built his house on the rocks. And when the storms came, the one built on the rock sustained and made it through. How's your life built? Jesus says he is the rock. I'd like to encourage you to build your life on Jesus Christ and his teaching and be a disciple of Jesus Christ. I'd love to invite you to Mars Hill Baptist Church to learn more about how to build the proper foundation to build upward with your life. God bless you. Hope you'll come join us.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
This is the X Sports Network.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Right in the heart of the downtown square in Lawrenceburg stands a true local treasure, Holland's Drugstore, the oldest business on the square. Holland's is a name you have trusted since the 1960s. Expert pharmacists Richard and Brooke are proud to offer personalized care, including compounding, while providing you fast and friendly service. They accept most insurance plans so you can get what you need without a hassle. And while you're here, don't forget to explore the gift shop filled with local novelties, willow tree, seasonal home decor, and so much more. Holland's Drugstore, local and lasting.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit tennessee.com.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment. Not for profit, for service. Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. offering a free initial consultation. Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
Working with Gina was great because she really knows this area. I gave her the specifications of what I was looking for, and she took me right to my forever home.
I met Gina when she sold my son's home within 5 days after it hit the market. With my home, from the day the sign hit the yard to the day we signed the papers, Gina was there every step of the way. Her involvement in the sale of my home was the best decision that I made.
We never felt like Gina was pushing us to make a deal with a buyer. She knew what we wanted, and she worked diligently to get us the best offer for our properties.
Working hard for my clients to make their dreams come true. Let me work for you.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as The Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here to Lyndon Martin Memorial Stadium in Adamsville. Second half action about to go underway between the Cardinals of Adamsville and the Loretto Mustangs. Second half, the second half opening kick will go to the Mustangs. They won the toss and deferred to the second half, so Mustangs will start the second half with the ball. And somewhat of a positive note for the Mustangs, their best drive of the first half was actually their last drive, 70 yards in the first half. 59 came on their last drive of the half. For Adamsville, though, it's really been dominance the entire first half. 28 plays, 233 yards of offense, 8.3 yards per play will get it done. Each team with a turnover, an interception for Adamsville, and a turnover on downs for the Mustangs. Second half about to get underway. The kick from Rudy Brown. Brown drops it short, and Bennett fields it around the 20. Bennett trying to find some space. And Braden Bennett out across the 35 near the 40. That's where the Mustangs will take over, first down and 10. See what formation the Mustangs come out in. They had a 4-wide set that they used on that last drive. Really spread Adamsville out. Had some wishbone and some of their normal traditional spread formation. They're going back to that 4-wide, though. 3 receivers to the near side and 1 to the top. They were running the ball really well out of this formation. Now, little pitch play out to Powell. Powell across the 40, spins to the 45, and will fight forward progress. Should have him at the 46, and he's pushed out of bounds there by number 3, DJ Jones. So first down gain of 7. Sets up second down and 3. Actually, they gave him the 47. That's a gain of 8. So second down and a long 2. They need the 49. Same formation for the Mustangs, receivers to the top. And Lyles. Another little flip out in the flat. Here comes Chapman. Chapman across midfield. That'll be enough for a first down. First down ball at the 49. Gain of 4 right there. They flip the receivers back to the near side. Play fake. Same play again. Screen out to Thompson. Thompson gets hit at the 46. That's where he goes down. Gain of about 3. Second and 7. Mustangs have come out with some confidence here to start this second half. Already into Adamsville territory. Snap. Run up the middle. Gets across the 45, maybe down to the 43. Andrew Riley. Looked like Hensley jumped off sides on that play. No whistle. Nonetheless, the ball is at the 43. Another gain of 3. Mustangs need 4 yards here on third down. Have been very successful with the little short bubble screen plays. We'll see if they try to run for the 4 yards or elect to pass once more. Thompson, one-on-one here on the near side with DJ Jones. Lyles in the pistol has Colby Brown behind him, and he'll give to Brown. Brown running around the left side, and he's going to drag men across the 40. We'll see if he got enough for the first down. The first down's at the 39. Looks like he's right there at it. We'll see what the call is. Ball's at the 39, which would be a first down, and that's what the head man says. Colby Brown needed 4 and got just that. Mustangs driving, already taken 3 minutes off the clock to start the second half. Lyles in the pistol, gets a snap. Looking, feeling some pressure. Brown tries to give him some time. Now he'll fire. Caught by Powell. There goes Jaden Powell. Powell getting close to the red zone. And he'll be stood up there, but a big pitch and catch to Jaden Powell. What a play by Ben Lyles to scramble out and keep that play alive down to the 20.
First down and 10. The ball on the Cardinals.
19 yards right there. And the Mustangs' first trip to the red zone. Powell coming in motion to the near side. Now 3 receivers on this side. Hand off to Brown. Here goes Colby Brown. And Brown will bowl forward for a handful of yards there. We're going to say gain of 4 right there. Second and 6 at the 14, or at the 16-yard line, pardon. Under 8 minutes to go now. Getting close to the 7-minute, 30-second mark. Powell comes back in motion. Now the Mustangs have a bunch set all the way on the outside boundary. Looks like trying to open up for a run play, and they'll give it to Brown. Actually, Lyles keeps it and can't get by the loose tackler. Lyles will lose maybe 2 there. So 3rd and 9, loss of 3 right there. 9th play of the Mustang drive coming up here on 3rd down. Same formation. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the top. Chapman in there with Lyles. Lyles, broken play. He's going to have to try to step up and keep it, and he's going nowhere. Sacked there by Lucas Hughes. Loss of 3. Bring up 4th and 12. Lyles comes out on the play. Veloz going in on 4th down. Mustangs offense stays on the field. New quarterback, Vinny Veloz. Snap. Veloz fires. Caught! Off the hands and incomplete as he was looking for Hannah. So a 10-play, 39-yard drive will end on a turnover on downs, and Adamsville will take over at the 22. So Adamsville will take over at their own 22, first down and 10. Adamsville 28 plays, 233 yards in the first half. 8 yards per play and doing a lot on the ground. And despite it being senior night, it's junior J.C. Gray that has been the star in this one. Bringing a man in motion, and it looks like that may be Burks in there running. Short gain there. About 3. Two receivers on the near side here. Second and 7, Hill in the shotgun. Has one tailback to his left. Hill looking, flushed out of the pocket. Trying to redirect traffic, has a lot of pressure coming in his face. And Hill will be met at the 40-yard line by Thompson and fall forward to the 42. That'll be a gain of 16, enough for a first down. And Ben Hill, despite being a quarterback, not afraid to play through contact. 4 minutes and 44 seconds and counting to go in the third quarter. A very quick third quarter, over a 6-minute drive for Loretto to start the half. And a pitch to Gray. Gray coming around the left side, making some moves, and now comes back to the near side to the 45 and a stiff arm, and what a tackle right there. Jaden Powell may have just saved a touchdown. A flag on the play. Looks like it could be a hold against Adamsville. This will be their first offensive holding of the night. But it could also be a horse collar tackle against Powell. We'll see what they elect to go with here. And the white hat will call holding against Adamsville, and that'll back up the Cardinals 10 yards. Now, the 10-yard penalty was from the 47, so it will only back them up to, looks like the 43 or 44. The 43. So it'll be about 8 yards for the first down. Here on first down. Snap, and he'll give it to the tailback. Looks like Sides may have been in there, pushing him across the 45. Down at the 47, gain of 4. So it looks like they gave him the 48. So a gain of 5. So 2nd and 3, ball at the 48. They need the other 48.5, 49. Gray in motion, and a flag on the play. Both the white hat and the line judge threw their flag simultaneously. It will be a false start against the offense, and that'll bring up 2nd down and 10. So they'll make it 2nd and 9. Ball at the 43. They need the other 48.5-yard line. I think it's just the 48. So 2nd and 9. Sides in at running back. Flip sides. Hill the snap. Facing some pressure. Steps up. Gets through the pressure, but does not get through the second round of men. That was Andrew Riley on the sack. Loretto's coach is irate as number 34, Matthew Dooley, was in the face of Nate Tucker. Didn't see exactly what transpired. Holding against Adamsville is the only call on the play. The Mustangs coaching staff, I mean, there were 3 or 4 of them right there in the official's ear. So 2nd and 19. And now they're moving them up. The holding was declined, so it'll bring up 3rd down and about 14. The ball's at the 38. So instead of 2nd and 20, 3rd and 14. 3 receivers to the near side. They bring Gray in motion. Hill facing some more pressure, steps up, fires deep down the field, and overshot his man, going for DJ Jones. Both Powell and Thompson in on coverage, and that looks like it'll be a stop for the Mustangs defense. So 4th down, we'll send the punt teams on. Chapman to return for the Mustangs. Gray to punt. And a wobbler will land at the 35 and bounce out of bounds near the 21 of Loretto. And that's where the Mustangs will take over, 1st down and 10. Score updates elsewhere. In the 3rd quarter, Richland 22, Summertown 10. See if we can get you a score update from Winchester as well. It was Lawrence County 24-0 in the 2nd quarter. We'll see if that has changed any. 45-0 the score at halftime there. I believe we must have a timeout on the field. So while they take this break, we'll take a quick one here. You're watching Mustangs football on the X Sports Network.
Here at Fields & Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my 2 uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields & Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Veloz still in at quarterback for the Mustangs. He'll get the snap, play fake. Going across the middle for Thompson, just off his hands, incomplete. Jones almost had an interception there, but the ball goes off his hands as well, incomplete. We saw Lyles come off the field during that last drive of the first half. And it has been Veloz. Or we saw Lyles come off during that first drive of the second half, pardon. not the last drive of the first, and has been Vinny Veloz ever since. Snap. Handoff. Riley trying to find something, but is brought down there. Jackson Johnson in there on the tackle amongst a host of Cardinals. Will be a pretty good loss on that play. Third and 17 coming up. This drive has not gone nearly as well as the first drive of the second half did for the Mustangs. They can change it all here with a third down play. 3 receivers at the top of the screen. Dylan Thompson one-on-one at the bottom. Play fake. Veloz has time, scrambles out of the pocket, now just has to heave something up, incomplete. And Hannah actually goes and falls on the ball like it was a fumble, but the refs do eventually whistle it incomplete. There is a flag on the play. And they're going to get intentional grounding against Loretto again. And this Adamsville front seven has left both Loretto quarterbacks at different times running for their life. So the punt team will come on. So 4th and, we'll say 21 to go. Riley on to punt. Gray back to return. Punt actually sends Gray back near the 45, but the ball will go out of bounds at the 42, and that's where Adamsville will take over. Oh, we do have a flag on the play. And from the sounds of Mustangs head coach Bryce Glass, looks like he's calling the offense back on the field. Looks like we have roughing the punter. So the penalty bails the Mustangs out. I'll take over 1st down and 10. We'll see where they mark it. The ball was at the 10, so if it was a 15-yard roughing the passer penalty, it should be around the 25 where they spot it. We'll see what the head man rules. And that's where the ball will be. 1st and 10 at the 25. Loretto needed that one there. Close on a couple of plays to breaking something there, but an intentional grounding and the negative rushing play definitely hurt them there. So ball at the 25. Veloz hands off to Colby Brown. Brown a stiff arm at the 25. Fights through a man at the 30. At the 35. Runs over 2 or 3 more guys, but it looks like he'll be enough for a 1st down. They will move the sticks. So actually 11 yards on the gain there from Brown. And it's gotten Loretto out of the negative on this drive. Actually got him back into the positive. 4 plays, 4 yards now. Play number 5 coming up. Brown again. Wants to add to it. Gets a block from Thompson and falls off a man around the 41-yard line. Brown gets to the 41. 6 yards on the gain. Ball's on the 41. The Mustangs need the 46. So actually just a gain of 5 there on the last play. Stacked receivers on the near side. And a handoff to Brown again. Brown fighting through some men, but may only get a yard or 2 there. See what they rule as the the third quarter comes to an end. They'll have them at the 42, a gain of 1. And that will do it for the third quarter. Both teams scoreless in the quarter. Adamsville 28, Loretto nothing. We'll be back for the final quarter of action in a few minutes on the X Sports Network.
Looking to transform your home or commercial space? Lawrenceburg Flooring is your local stop for flooring, tile, and custom blinds. From sleek hardwoods and waterproof LVP to stunning ceramic and water jet tile, we've got the styles, colors, and prices to fit every taste and budget. With financing options available, visit Lawrenceburg Flooring today, where your design dreams become reality. Your floors, your style, we've got you covered.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here at Adamsville for the fourth quarter between Loretto and Adamsville. It's 28-0 Cardinals right now. The Mustangs with the ball. Trying to create another long drive, and the ref blows his whistle. And it's going to be a timeout Loretto to start the fourth quarter. So we'll take another quick break here. You're watching Mustangs football on the X Sports Network.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
And we're back here at Adamsville. 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Mustangs. They started the fourth quarter with a timeout. Mustangs need 4. Lyles was under center. Goes back into the pistol. Has Brown behind him. Low snap. Able to give it to Brown. Brown fighting around the left side. He's got a first down. Out across the 46 to the 47 maybe. So a good gain on the play out to the 48, gain of 6. So 1st and 10 at the 47. 8th play of the drive coming up for the Mustangs. Handoff, and blitzing linebacker gets into the backfield. That looked like Asa Story. And Riley had nowhere to go, got the ball on the sweep, and just got blown up. Loss of 6, ball at the 41. Second and 17, ball at the 41. Mustangs need all the way over here to the 43 for the first down. Veloz fires across the middle, incomplete, off the hands of Riley. Riley believes he was held there actually by sides, but no whistle and no flag. So 3rd and 16. Veloz feeling some pressure, steps up, flag down, and Veloz goes down at the 44. We'll bring up 4th and 14, but we'll see what the flag is. It's a hold on the Mustangs. Penalty, actually 2 holdings against the Mustangs. But nonetheless, Mustangs will, well, the official didn't signal that Adamsville declined that penalty. Not sure why they wouldn't, but they're going to mark off the 10 yards. So ball on the 31. The Mustangs need a prayer and a half to pick up the first here. Is 3rd and 27. So Mustangs bringing in some fresh bodies here for 3rd down. And if you could pick up 12 to 15 yards here, it would make a 4th down much more manageable. Veloz looking, fires it across the middle. Caught! Andrew Riley at the 50. There goes Riley. Riley to the 45, and looks like he's right there at the line to gain. The official's going to mark him a yard short, but 20 yards on the play. A gain of 26 there on the play. Mustangs need a yard. Brown gets the football, and once again a linebacker for Adamsville gets through unscathed. Loss of 3 yards. And that'll be a turnover on downs. Mustangs two double-digit play drives, 10 plays, 39 yards on the first drive, 11 plays, 34 yards right there. But, again, both drives of the second half had ended in turnover on down. So Adamsville will take over at their own 47. I'll see what the Cardinals elect to do on 1st and 10. Snap, and they're going to run behind J.C. Gray. Gray gets around the outside, gets across midfield. They'll mark him out at the 48. Gain of 5. Surprisingly, only the second drive of the half for Adamsville comes in the 4th quarter. Mustangs had a nearly 7-minute drive to start the second half, and then a 5 plays, 20-yard, and a punt for Adamsville took a couple more minutes off the clock, and then another long Loretto drive took a good bit of that clock away as well. 9:32 remain, and they're going to give it to Howard on the sweep, and he slung down, and the ball came out. Blaze Thomason's holding the football. But they're going to say no fumble on the play. Gain of 2. It'll bring down 3rd and 3. Thomason thought he had forced a fumble, but nonetheless it will be 3rd down and 3 for Adamsville at the 46. Snap, handoff, keeper for the quarterback. Hill coming around left side. Actually, that's Gray, and Gray gets across the 40-yard line, enough for a 1st down. Looks like the ball's at the 37, a gain of 9 on that play. First and 10. Gray back in at quarterback. He has Sides in at tailback. To his left, 2 receivers. Snap. And it will be Sides, taking it across the 30. And if they give him the 30, it'll be a gain of 7. Looks like the 31, so a gain of 6. Second and 4, ball at the 31. Under 8 minutes to go in the final quarter. Same formation, Gray. Drop back, looking to throw. We'll fire it down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag coming in as Veloz and Thompson in there on coverage. I believe it was Veloz. Got a handful of jersey there. So that will be a, let's see if it's, they call holding or pass interference. It looks like holding against the Mustangs, so that will scoot the Cardinals up 10 yards. First and 10, ball at the 21. Under 20 on the play clock. Gray bringing a man in motion. It's Jones. Snap. And they will give it to Sides running around the left side. And he's going to be stopped. Little to no gain right there on first. Let's see where they spot it. Gain of 1. Second and 9, ball at the 20. Logan Long in there on the stop on that last play. Snap. Gray going to run power around the left side. And the Mustangs coaching staff pleading for a hold, and they do get some flags in there because I caught at that time about 3 of Adamsville's offensive linemen just fully tackled the Mustangs front 7. So there will be a flag on the play, and it will be holding against Adamsville. A grand applause from the Mustangs faithful out here in Adamsville. They've been pleading for it for the first 3.5 quarters and starting to see some results here in the fourth. 6 minutes, 39 seconds remain. Gray in at quarterback. He's got Caleb Sides to his second, a pair of juniors. Gray, very talented runner. Looks like he'll keep it there on the play fake. And there goes Gray. Gray get to the outside inside the 20. And he'll be taken down. Gain of about, we'll say close to 15. We'll see where they end up marking him. Will be third down. I'll say third down and 6. Gain of 14 on that last play. Mustangs defense looking to get a big stop here. Halfway through this final quarter. Gray, he's going to run power around the right side. And Bennett forces him out of bounds, as well as, I believe, Henry Chambliss in there, and a flag on the play. They're gonna get the Mustangs with a late hit there. We'll see what the white hat calls, but it didn't look like it was late or anything. Just kind of, it wasn't anything egregious, but. And an unsportsmanlike conduct against the Mustangs. So while that would have brought up fourth down, it'll now be first down And if the ball's at the 16, they'll give them half the distance to the goal. So that should set Adamsville up first down and goal at the 8.
It's a first down for the Cardinals. That's an Advanced Recreations first down. First and goal. The ball is on the Mustang 8.
So that will be the call. First down and goal at the 8. Adamsville's been gifted about 30 yards on this drive just strictly due to penalties. Sides, takes it around the right side, and he is in. Touchdown, Adamsville. Seven-play, 45-yard drive, capitalized by the 8-yard touchdown run by Caleb Sides. 34-0 Adamsville, 5:37 remaining in this one. Rudy Brown on to kick the extra point. Waiting for a ball. So now Brown on the extra point. J.C. Gray the hold. The kick is up. And perfect. 35-0 Adamsville with the lead. Mustangs will have the ball when we come back on the X Sports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Carriers has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay now starting at $20 per hour, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website, southeastcarriers.com, or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
Welcome back to Adamsville. Chapman and Bennett deep to return for the Mustangs. 5:35 to go in this one. Touchdown drive for Adamsville gives them a 35-0 lead. Fielded by Riley around the 35, and there goes Andrew Riley. Riley with the crease, gets across midfield. There goes Riley to the 35. It's a foot race. Riley will be taken down inside the 10, but the Mustangs first down and should be goal at about the 7-yard line. A huge return from Andrew Riley. Best field position of the night by far. First and goal at the 4. And Riley would just not be denied right there. Huge tackle, though. Isaac Howard saves the touchdown. And again, with it being a 30-plus point lead, there is a running clock for the remainder of this one, unless it goes back under 30, which has a good chance to happen right here. Mustangs stacked receivers on each side of the play. And they'll give it to Brown. Kobe Brown running up the middle. There's a helmet on the ground. Brown pushing forward to around the 1 or the 2. We'll see where they mark it. Ball at the 2. So Brown got halfway there on first down. Clock ticking under 4 minutes. Some late subs coming on for Adamsville. Mustangs 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the top of the screen. Snap, handoff, Kobe Brown. Brown right up the middle. Was stood up. Did he get to the end zone? Mustangs are throwing up touchdown, and that's the sign. Touchdown, Loretto. Colby Brown from 2 yards out puts the Mustangs on the board. 2-play, 4-yard drive, all on the ground, all Colby Brown. And he gets the Mustangs in the end zone, 35-6. Henry Chambliss on for the extra point. Veloz the holder. Snap, down, hold. The kick is up. And the kick is good. Adamsville 35, Loretto 7. It'll
This is the X Sports Network.
welcome back to Adamsville. Loretto to kick off. A 2-play, 4-yard touchdown drive capitalized by the Colby Brown 2-yard touchdown run. Puts the Mustangs on the board, but that drive would not have happened without Andrew Riley, the big kick return to set him up in such good field position. About nearly a 70-yard kick return right there, just came up a bit short. Chambliss to kick. A little dribbler. It's going to bounce. Ball on the ground, but Adamsville will fall on it at the 42-yard line. It was Isaac Howard, the senior. Actually, pardon, it was Asa Story. So Adamsville will take over, first down and 10. Ball is at the 43-yard line. Very near to where they started their last drive. About 3:42 to go here in the fourth. Snap. Run up the middle, and a good run and a first down right there, or near midfield. A gain of 7 will be number 22. That's DeAndre Calhoun. As it looks like Adamsville is elected to go with some second stringers. That's the first time we've seen Calhoun get a snap tonight, or a rush. Ben Hill still in at quarterback. We've seen Hill and Gray kind of alternate. Calhoun running behind some good blocking. Gets near the 45. It will be enough for a first down, as he just needed the other 47. Looks like he got the 46. So ball at the 46. Just enough for the first down there. Hill. Keeper. Hill running around the right side. Hill. Oh, well, a shoestring tackle away from the end zone. Ben Hill. Tackle on the play made by John Hanna. Ball at the 35, gain of 11. Actually, they backed them up to the 46, so just a gain of 10. No, they say 9 now. So ball actually at the 37, so may have actually been a spot going against Adamsville right there. Snap. Calhoun running around the right side. Calhoun breaks to the outside and is tackled. Out of bounds, gets a first down. Is inside the 30, maybe closer to the 20 than the 25. We'll see where they spot it.
First down and 10. The ball is on the Mustang.
26, that's where they spot it. So gain of 11 right there. So 2 minutes and 6 seconds remaining. Clock's ticking now. Well, it ticked for a second and then it didn't. Now we're under 2 minutes. Calhoun, another short run. They gave him 3 right there. Axton Cummins on the tackle for the Mustangs. Senior, number 75. Second and 7. Play clock inside 10 seconds. Snap. Hill. He's going to take a shot towards the end zone. Incomplete. And you wonder, up 28 points while you're still taking shots to the end zone with 1 minute and 15 seconds in the game. Nonetheless, 3rd and 7. When 2nd and 7, under 1 minute and 20 seconds, 2 knees could have sent you home. Snap, handoff, left side. Calhoun going nowhere. Brought down in the backfield by number 62, Hunter Bearden. Bearden on the tackle. We'll see how much they lost on the play. They're going to say a loss of about 4. Now 4th and 11 coming up for Adamsville. Ball at the 27. They're going to need about 15 here. Under 30 seconds to snap. Here goes Calhoun running around the right side. And a big tackle right there. John Hanna gets the Mustangs the ball back. And with 23 seconds left, the Mustangs offense will take the field. So ball on the 27. Mustangs' 4th drive of the second half. Veloza in there. They've got Aaron Workman in at tailback. Snap. Handoff. There goes Workman. Workman running up the middle. Will get out across the 30. So about the 33. And that should do it. Final score here from Adamsville. It is Adamsville 35, Loretto 7. Adamsville climbs to 5-3 on the season, while the Mustangs fall to 2-6. Mustangs will be back on the road next week as they head to Bolivar to take on Bolivar Central. From Michael Marks and my producer Kevin Wright, this has been Mustangs Football on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.